Today, we're going to be taking a look at DPVR's E4 headset. DPVR was kind enough to send me this headset to try out, and I've been using it for a couple of hours to play a variety of games. And today, we're going to be taking a look at this headset. The headset itself is super lightweight and in an extremely high quality build. The head strap is very comfortable and it stretches to fit your head. It also has a rotating piece on the back where you can easily adjust how tight you want the headset to be on your face. Plus, the material used on the faceplate is not fabric, which I found to be way more comfortable, especially when you're sweating. Also inside the box are a couple of cables. You have an AC power cable and the headset cable that plugs directly into your PC using DisplayPort. Then there are the controllers. The controllers are very comfortable and familiar looking, especially the button and layout of everything. The triggers and grip are very responsive, easy to use, and you will not get confused while trying to use this stuff. First up is the overall design of the product itself. It is a very familiar looking and feeling headset, but it is super lightweight, coming in at 280 grams. It also features a revolutionary flip up design to make things super easy when you're in and out of VR. So for me, when I'm recording or streaming, it makes it super simple to just flip it up, do what I'm doing, flip it back down, and get right back to work. It has a customizable RGB light system right in the front that you use the software to change it, which you're not going to see in the headset, but you will look cool to anyone that's watching you. It features Fresnel lenses, and the overall resolution is 3664 by 1920, so you get a crystal clear image during gameplay. It also has a compatible headphone jack, so you can use any headphones you want, because the built-in ones are okay, so they actually recommend on their own website to use whatever headphones of your choosing. From plugging the wires into the headset to directly into my computer and installing the software, the entire setup process literally took me about 5 minutes to accomplish. However, I did find two things that the user has to do manually that the setup software doesn't guide you through. And both are extremely important, so I want to tell you them right here. First up is the IPD. The headset itself has no physical way for you to change the IPD, but that is okay because the software itself calibrates it. You just have to manually go into IPD adjustment and focus on this little green box, and that's gonna calibrate your actual IPD. Then there was the controller calibration. I played Pavlov and a few other games, and in the software you actually have to manually change what the controllers are from default to joystick, and once you do that you won't have any problem. And that's because the controllers use the 6 DOF of tracking, so when you're inside a game like Pavlov where you're aiming down sights, it knows where you're at. Speaking of which, let's move on to tracking of the overall headset and the controllers. The headset itself and controllers use no base station, meaning it is a full inside-out tracked headset. And like I mentioned before, it has a 6 DOF field of tracking. So for the most part, the headset knows where the controllers are, and it also knows where you are in the room because you did your calibration. While I played games like Blade and Sorcery and swinging all type of swords and lightsabers and jumping around, I did not lose tracking whatsoever in Blade and Sorcery. I played Pavlov and used almost every single gun and had amazing success. However, there was one issue, and that was kind of with sniping, but that is to be expected with literally almost all inside-out tracked headsets. But other than that, the headset and controllers were extremely responsive, immersive, and the gameplay flowed naturally. Let's talk a little bit more on some of the specs. First up is going to be the device's FOV. This is 116 degrees. So what that means is you'll be able to see a lot more in your field of view when you're on a battlefield itself or you're doing PvP. For me, that meant when I was doing my galactic war in Blade and Sorcery, I could see literally everything that's going on. It was so immersive to see the blasters just whizzing past me and just to take it all in its wide field of view. And when I was playing Pavlov, I can easily spot a corner camper and react accordingly. Which brings me to the next spec, and that this device runs at 120 Hertz. So that severely helped with my response time in a game like Pavlov. So although that person was camping there, I was able to quickly respawn without any input delay because of the super high refresh rate. It lets games play more naturally and without a lot of the blurriness that happens when it's in a lower refresh rate. So in conclusion, the DPVR E4 headset is a quality build, it is lightweight, and it can be for a pro VR gamer. It's easy to set up and it has great tracking for an inside-out headset that does not need base stations. The headset has a super wide FOV at 116 degrees and a 120 hertz refresh rate to help you get the leg up over your competition. Overall, I was satisfied using this E4 headset. It's definitely going to be something that makes its way back in my normal lineup while I'm recording. If you're interested in purchasing an E4 headset of your own, check out the link and coupon code in the description. By using my coupon code listed below, DLC viewers have the chance to save $70 and help support this channel. Thanks again to DPVR for supporting and sponsoring this video. Well, my friends, that was a look at the DPVR E4. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching this product review. It's not normally something we do on the channel, but I am open to it. Anyway, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. Hit the little subscribe button down below and join up. I will greatly appreciate it. But other than that, I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time.